Hello, Divine Sunshiners. If you would like a reading with me, go to my website, divinetwinsoul11.com, where you can get a reading. Hit the book on, go to my services link, hit the book online, and then it will lead you to my online booking service. From there, remember we have a $5 special in the month of August, which is for a 15-minute reading for your finding your purpose. That is going to be really prevalent, especially around this time, because this time we are looking at what's our mission and our purpose during this retrograde season. Like I said, I'm doing something different. So what we're going to do is there will be a series of us looking at what is our lesson that we need to learn for each of the different signs, not signs astrological breakdown, but just looking at the elements: fire, air, water, and earth. So we're going to start off with air. So let's look at, as far as the divine feminine and divine masculine, what things do we have to learn. So let's look at, start off with the divine feminine in air. Clear. What things does the divine feminine of the air sign have to learn? Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, I'm put all this here, but this is a lot. You fell out. How many is this? 4? Wow. No, it's 4. Okay. Feminine of air. I'm gonna put this. This is kind of a masculine kind of look. And what does the masculine in air have to learn? Here just in case. All right, the divine feminine in this week has to learn in of the air signs, so that's Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Has to learn about something you having, maybe might be having some physical ailments this week, and so you've got to kind of learn how to deal with those physical ailments. Okay. Yeah, lead more to the back. So the most time when you have things that's up in that back area is dealing with control issues, something you probably feeling like you've got to control. Rebirth. So that means air sign feminines, you might have found yourself trying to almost be like the phoenix, out of the ashes. Something, maybe you might have experienced a tower moment and you felt your need that you had to kind of find a way to kind of recreate yourself out of the ashes and become a bright, burning new creature out of this. So you find a rebirth. That's what you need to find out. That's your lesson. So how to deal with some of the physical ailments, that's some of your lessons, and learning how to rebirth yourself. Transcendence. Okay. We're going to look that up. I want to make sure I have the right way I want to go with this. And this one, ladies of air, the feminines of air, I'll call you that. You all have to learn that this God of love might not come in the typical way of in what you would think. Pretty much we looking for Cupid, chubby, looking with the arrow, but looking at this is not the traditional way of how a God of love you would think would look. However, he is still strong, powerful. He seems like he is looking like he's got a target and a look of determinedness on there. And he's got some kind of, I think that's a hawk, a bird that's with him. So he's got to really, if he got eye of a hawk, you know, he's laser beam. He's keen on what it is. So he's like, don't be fooled by how I'm looking. Tell me, you so small. And he's like, it ain't that. Don't worry about what's going on here. I got a lot of other action going on, and he's got this archery here, so he's got the bow and the arrow ready to aim, shoot, fire for what you got. This is the number 11, so this is doing with the twin flame, the divine masculine. Okay, just like I said, number 3, I want to see what that is. No shadow. Okay, so if you drew transcendence, you are being gently reminded that observing your life and circumstances from multiple points of view is the avenue towards feeling at peace. Often as humans, we can feel the need to come to one logical resolution when it comes to our life. So it's telling you to stop looking at it from one way. That's why I told you about this love, how it is. Maybe you're looking for this, your divine masculine to come one way, and it's saying, nah, not quite. We might come a whole different way. So be able to see that person, that see this journey, be open-minded, that it might come in different shapes and forms, okay? For the divine masculine, what he needs to learn this week is, this one came again, no reversals. So again, he's got to watch the way, and this came in the other twin flame collector. He's got to, air masculine, have got to watch the way in which you are viewing the divine feminine. Okay, some of you all are still looking at it as this temptress. That's she trying to get me. Your mind is playing tricks on you like the ghetto boys, and you all being air signs. You probably kind of very mental in your thinking, or either you're very aloft and aloof rather. And the way how you handling things, you might seem like she ain't all that in bag of chips, and behind closed doors when she leaves your presence, you probably breaking down into a cold sweat, a heart palpitating and pounding hard, and you like, my God, she just has that effect on me. But on the surface, you looking cool as who know what. But then some of you all, not all, but the masculines, our air masculines, are looking at them and saying, no, I know what she is. I no longer look at her as this snake is something that's going to harm me. I'm looking at a person saying, oh my God, even in the face of danger, she knows how to control things. I know that she knows how to, she has control of her body, her sensuality. And, this is things that are something that should be commendable or looked upon as really of a higher thing, not something low. And I'm not looking at her no more like that. It's just like I'm just really looking at her as like she's the true goddess of power that she is. Also with this, some of you all are really kind of getting that fire that's really the god of battle. With this Aries, and this might be literally Aries might be in on this. I'm trying to see that I see any other signs in here. This could be an air, the divine masculine. If you're dealing with a sign, it could be either this might be for you. This a fire, an air sign. You got fire in here, so this shows here in the divine feminine. Maybe somebody is a fire sign that's dealing with you. That's kind of this reading might be for, or it's more influent, it has more prevalence for that. Or then also we got a lot of fire cards, a lot of fire signs coming in. The Aries here going to battle for this Aries that you're seeing. Maybe you were looking at her in that kind of type of way. Okay, with these, so these are the lessons that you need to learn. Okay, can I get clarifiers about, so with that's the lesson that you got to learn, how are you going to be able to, I'm going to look at what are you going to have to surrender. Clear. What does the feminine have to surrender? One second. Okay, let's do that again. Because I didn't finish the question. I don't feel right. What does the divine feminine have to surrender with all these cards we got right here? Thank you. What does the divine masculine have to surrender? Ooh, got two of these things left down here. What is the purpose of that? Clear. What is the purpose of these two? So I can keep it flowing. And what's the life change has to happen? Clear. Life change for right. And then life change for the divine masculine. does he have to do for this there? Gotcha. Okay, for the divine feminine, what she has to surrender is surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Again, that's funny. We got this fire, so I'm looking at this. You got to be, this girl is on fire. If I was you, I'd be playing at least keys almost every day to get you kind of motivated on this feminine, divine feminine, because this looks like this is your motivation. Again, this could be, again, an air thing that's really giving you food for fire to really move whoever you're dealing with, this counterpart. So you got to stop again. You got to surrender to one and I, and just kind of open yourself up into the magic. Like I said, this guy or whatever, this divine twin journey is not coming the way that you thought it was. You think it is going to come one way, and it's not. You got to open up to this newness, this new magic. Just let it happen, let it flow, okay? Although he's not that, but just say, okay, what does he have to come to the table with? With this, once you do this, this is the lessons it's going to bring on these life changes. Your life purpose involves, which is going to help you find your purpose. Your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, this. So anyway, you need to work on your body. Okay, this is not life changes. This is just your life purpose. So your purpose is helping you. These lessons that are coming to you, air feminine, is helping you to be able to release some of these things that you got to do on your body. You got to do body work because you're already having physical ailments. That came up there earlier. Some of you all. This is not for everybody. This is a general read. Okay. Oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guide for yourself. Some of you all will be able to do these things, which is use the oracle cards, use cards. Maybe you might also need to go, I'm picking this up, to maybe make a appointment to speak to a spiritual guide to kind of help you get online with your purpose. You might can't come over with your own because if you're a true air sign, you're up in that head. You come in all different kind of ways of how to do this. And so maybe you need to go find, like have an appointment with Divine Sunshine to help you with that. All of this, once you get this in line, will help you with your purpose of your leadership. These lessons come to help you this week, to help you with some leadership. So get that together. How can you lead? To take charge of this situation. So you need to take charge of this situation. Take charge of your mind and your thoughts. And then travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. So what it means is traveling. That means get out of the same space you've been in, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically. When it comes to this situation, you got to travel. You got to move from one space to another. And then this also, with all this life lesson, is going to bring up this new, the lesson, which is your life change, which is decision. It should make you make a change in your life as far as what decisions you need to make, as far as with you, how you viewing and seeing this, your divine counterpart or love as an air sign. Okay, with also over here for your air sign, for the divine masculine, you need to surrender denial. It said, accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying difficulties, then you can see things clearly. Make the decision. Stop looking at her, that she putting the voodoo on you. She's looking like Eve, tempting you with this apple. She got this snake gonna wrap around you like a boa constrictor and constrict your behind from doing anything further. Stop looking at her that way. Have an open mind. It's funny, both of you all are kind of mirroring each other as air signs. The way she looking at you is divine masculine. How you supposed to be bringing love to the table. She's saying you ain't looking like the average Cupid that I thought of. You ain't looking like Fabio. I don't know what this is. And you looking at her saying, yeah, you got all the package deal, but I'm looking at you saying, it's something to this. It's a trap behind all this. She looking good and she know how to work it, baby, and I like the way you back it up and all that, and I'm kind of concerned about that. So your air sign, your air mind is really thinking. So you got to give up the denial and start just really walking in blind faith about this stuff. Okay, and then surrender to the beauty, to the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. This goes back to the divine twin flame collective thing that I had about the masculine saying they need to take them like a little time out, take them a nap, it said, and then kind of get your game plan together. So go out in nature, become one with that. See the beauty in nature, in everything. Maybe I help you to change your mind of seeing how you view the divine feminine as well, okay? All right, so with that, you'll find your purpose. So the purpose of these lessons here is to help you become a spiritual teacher. It says to heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. You might find yourself at this point, might find that these lessons might lead you on to find you some kind of spiritual mentor or teacher to kind of help you along, because you trying to figure this out on your own. You got kind of like a little twisted way of seeing things that's not the way how they seem according to these cards, and so you need somebody to kind of unravel things and help you out. That's funny, just like they told the air sign over here for the feminine, for her to get an oracle, see some kind of spiritual get somebody tarot readers to kind of help you out on that. So that's fine. Somebody reads cards rather, not even just tarot, just any of them. Okay, so spiritual. You need to study, reading, research, education, help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. You could have also some career issues. This might help you, but I say also study and learn more about what it is on the Divine Twin Soul journey. And like my mama said, also study people. Study the divine feminine, really get to see her without the rose-colored glasses or the other kind of glasses that you seeing her look like she trying to control me, she trying to take over me, she got that voodoo on me, I don't know if I'm coming and going because she got control of my mind, body, and soul. Okay, you need to go and study and see what is actually going on. Why do you have those feelings? And then you got to find this. All these lessons here will help you to find your purpose in life, which is strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. So you got to find your strength in this. You got to find your strength in how you're viewing the divine feminine, strength in this divine twin journey, strength in yourself. And then with this, it's got gracefully aging is in reverse. Spirit say it means to look at it and take in the good, the bad, and the ugly, and then finding the way of how you could turn that into something beautiful. And how you do that, that's through experience. And how you get experience is through maturity. So let's start looking at this in a more mature mindset, because the immature way was like, oh, you know how you was kids, you show this picture, they laughing, they giggling, she naked. She got a snake around her. She got an apple. What's she doing with that apple and that snake? See, that's immature way. So it's much better for you to kind of look at it and see what is it in another way that you can start looking at this in a mature way, instead of looking at this divine feminine in the way that you have looked at her in the past. Okay? All right. Let's look and see what is the universe. Oh, I didn't do what the universe on the last one. Oh, forgive me. I sure didn't. So let's do it. For air signs, what does the universe want to say to the divine feminine air? Oh no, you ain't getting all them cards. I say clear. Clear. Come on. Tell me. I'm going to do 3. Oh, you did come out and then I knocked you down. Excuse me. Let's try that again. Okay. For you, air, divine feminine, the universe has your back. For divine masculine, always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. These are very good. And my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Because that's right, right? Because some of you all, when you look at this divine feminine, she doing so many triggers to you. You like, but keep that in mind, okay? All right, that ends it right now, 20 minutes, beautiful. All right, if you want to read it with me, go to my website, divinetwinsoul11.com. Get a reading. Remember the $5 special. What is my purpose? This is the end. This is the air reading for what is my lesson that I need to learn this week. Work with the information that I gave you just like a teacher, so you can be able to know the lessons, see what you have to do this week to make it better, to have the tools to kind of go on this twin flame journey as an arsenal to know how to deal with the issues when they arise this week. All right, until then, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay elevated. Namaste, Namago.